This afternoon where will we go?
I think we could go to visit Kravan Temple.
What has there?
Yes, it is a beautiful temple, and I am very interested with that temple.
Okay, we will go there.
Like a bird on a tree.
The Story Channel 82 will tell you about the history of Kravan Temple. So we go to see together what is going on there.
It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful.
What temple is this?
This is called Kravan Temple.
What does it mean? And do you know the history?
Yes, I know some.
Okay, it is very good, please.
The temple, Kravan, is a small 10th century temple, consisting of 5 reddish brick towers on a common terrace, at Angkor, Cambodia. The modern name in Khmer, Prasat Kravan, means Otapo Trizodortissimus Temple. The temple was dedicated to Vishnu in the year 921 CE. It was cleaned from vegetation in the 1930s by Henry Marchal and George Trouvé. Afterwards the towers were restored on Bernard Philippe Groslier's initiative from 1962 to 1966, adding some new bricks which are marked with conservation anchor. The temple is oriented to the east and surrounded by a small moat. Its exterior is striking for its classical lines and symmetry. The central and the south tower have superstructures which take advantage of false perspective by simple means of diminishing tiers. The sanctuary's interiors are remarkable for the large bas-relief depictions of Vishnu and Lakshmi that have been carved into the walls of reddish brick, connected by a vegetable compound. This type of sculptured artwork is rather common in Cham temples, but rare in known Khmer monuments. The bas-reliefs on the interior walls of the central tower are representations of Vishnu. There are 3 in all. Four-armed Vishnu sits astride his vehicle Garuda and holding his standard appurtenances, the globe, the conch, the discus, and the baton. Four-armed Vishnu, again holding his 4 standard appurtenances, takes a large step. This image illustrates the story of Vishnu and his incarnation as Vamana the dwarf taking 3 great steps to reclaim the world from the Asura Bali. 8-armed Vishnu stands stiffly in the position of a statue. He is surrounded by hundreds of tiny devotees and surmounted by a crocodile or a lizard. Its significance remains unknown. The interior walls of the northernmost tower feature a pair of bas-reliefs of Lakshmi, Vishnu's consort, flanked by devotees. In one of the depictions, the goddess holds the trident of Shiva and the discus of Vishnu, possibly marking her as the great goddess who transcends the duality of Saiva and Vaishnava worship. A more traditional depiction of Lakshmi holding lotuses is on the opposite wall.
Is very interesting. Thank you very much.
The monument located a few kilometers east of Angkor Wat was dedicated to Vishnu, the supreme god of Hinduism. The Prasat Kravan is one of the few Angkor temples that was not built by a king, but by a high-ranking Hindu priest. The towers are of slightly different size, the central tower being the largest, the towers on either side of it somewhat smaller, the outer towers being the smallest. In the interior of the central and northern tower is a number of sculptures made directly in the brickwork of the towers, a unique feature in Angkor, which is often found in the Cham temples of Vietnam. In the 1960s the Prasat Kravan was restored by the FEO, using as much as possible the original materials. New stones are marked with a C. Inscription. A very similar temple named Prasatni Angkmo is found in Takeo province, south of the capital Phnom Penh. Here, 2 brick towers of very similar architecture were built around the same time as the Prasat Kravan. An inscription on the doorpost of the central tower mentions that a statue of Vishnu was dedicated here in the year 921.
Wow. It is very amazing.
You're welcome.
You and me, we meant to be